Hey everyone, it's Alec here with The Technique, and I'm here with
Group of Movement. Yeah.
Awesome. It's so great to see you guys. Have you been at the festival all weekend? Got to catch any sets yet? First day?
Unfortunately, we just rolled in right before our set. We played a festival yesterday in Richmond, Virginia.
Awesome.
We drove
Straight here.
10 hours and then came in and did this.
Wow.
10 hours.
Yeah.
Who are you guys excited to catch today?
Devo.
Oh yeah.
And who was playing?
Weird Al would be
Weird Al.
freaking catchy.
What a legend.
Yeah.
My homie Boyd Buchanan plays keys in Alec Shakes.
Oh,
So I
awesome.
want to go see him because I haven't seen him in years, and I want to hug him and kiss his face.
Oh, and he's playing in front of a bunch of fake plants, which is cool.
Which
That's
is
true.
Yeah,
Green-
they've got
a lot
a
of
cool
greenery.
kudzu kind of setup.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're just lucky to show up and they give us a festival pass, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Out.
What about you? You looking forward to seeing anybody?
Definitely Weird Al is a legend.
Yes.
Um, and then of course Vampire Weekend and Blink-182. How can you miss
Yeah,
that?
Weekend
Vampire Weekend was. Yeah, they were at the same festival we were at
Wow.
yesterday.
So they
Oh,
did
wow.
drive as well.
Yeah.
So one of you guys actually drives the tour bus?
We all do.
We all
Not
do.
a tour bus.
At the same
Damn.
time.
We have a shuttle
Yeah,
bus.
it's a shuttle bus.
Oh,
it's
awesome.
Like, bigger than a van, smaller than a bus.
Okay.
Right in the middle.
We're in the
Sweet.
process of building it out with bunks and, you know.
Yeah, it'll be like a miniature tour bus when we're done.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, I know you guys are Atlanta based. What did it feel like to be up there on stage at Shaky Knees, which is so integral to Atlanta's rock and roll scene?
Sick.
It's awesome seeing the skyline, being in Piedmont Park.
And being a local
Yeah.
act, I
Yeah.
think, is Shaky Knees doesn't always, because of the size of the festival and the nature of how booking works, it's not always easy to prioritize putting local bands in these lineups.
Of course.
And I think it feels really good to be representing at least the scene that we come from in Atlanta, be on the big stage. Hopefully that continues to be a trend with the Shaky Knees lineups, that they can incorporate more of the many
Yeah, we would
diverse
love to
music
see more
scenes in
local
Atlanta.
bands.
Yeah. So that felt really good to just be like, yeah, we're home. I'm in Piedmont Park. This is crazy.
I was gonna ask the new songs you guys played today on your set. What was the kind of creative process about those? How do they come about on tour? Would you kind of put them in the same bucket as Slump or no?
They're from a new record that we just recorded. So,
Awesome.
They were written
Yeah.
on tour.
Yeah.
Recording between tours.
Yeah, the second one was definitely touring earlier this year, so it's made its way into our life center.
Was it about like a specific moment on tour or?
One of them is
One
about a
of them
specific.
is,
Yeah, our song
yeah.
Jimmy is about our time at South by, which
Yeah.
was
Crazy.
We met some really interesting people there.
Yeah.
That song is
about that.
I have one more question, especially for you coming from the Georgia Tech scene.
Yeah.
What advice do you guys have to local college artists trying to make it in the local scene in Atlanta?
I would say this isn't specific to students, though I met a lot of really amazing artists and musicians when I was a student at Georgia Tech. But meet as many people as you can, go to as many shows as you can, be super friendly, collaborate as much as you can. You'll eventually find people that you resonate with, and that has been the only reason that the four of us were able to meet, and playing in different groups came together, and that's integral to our success as a group of friends, as an artist group, and as a business. So my advice would just be keep an open mind and an open heart. Try to participate in as many things as you can.
Stay flexible. Understand that there's going to be seasons where finding your people will be harder, and then there will be seasons where it feels like you're surrounded by your people all the time, and sort of keeping your artistic vision consistent throughout the ebbs and flows, and knowing that, and this is the hardest part, and we even struggle with it all the time, your like self-worth, your value, your success is not necessarily determined by like the external affirmation. It really is like make the best shit you possibly can.
Yeah.
Stick with that. Do that always. And then eventually you'll wake up one day and you'll be like, whoa, I'm really good, and I'm surrounded by people who are really good, because we all just kind of kept our heads down and we like worked and practiced.
Yeah, you should take what you do really seriously. You should try to get to the stage through practice where you feel confident that you deserve people's attention.
Yeah.
You should try to be as self-sufficient as possible with all the things you need to do, as an artist these days, the things you have to learn to do, things you can't afford to outsource to anybody for what feels like way too long. Like somebody to help you do your taxes, you gotta do that shit so you don't get locked up. You know what I mean? That's important.
You're right.
You need somebody to, you can't get emails returned because you're trying to get on the road without a booking agent. Like, it might not be the right time to do that. You might be your head against the wall, soliciting people without their express consent. That doesn't go very well. So, like, if you're here in Atlanta, like, be here. Make this place better than it is. When you see stuff at clubs or even in your classrooms or whatever, or around with people, like, something doesn't feel quite right, like, make it better. It's your responsibility. And be nice. You gotta be nice while you're in the middle of the stuff that feels really hard. Because no one deserves to be treated disrespectfully.
And don't be afraid not to know something. Everybody expects you not to know something. Or not to know anything. So instead of being afraid that you're going to be called out as the person who doesn't know anything, own the fact that you don't know anything and go into spaces where you don't know anything so you can find out. Because if you're afraid of going to the places where you don't know anything, you'll never know anything.
And you got to find people who will help you. Figure out the things you don't know. If it's feeling really lonely or inefficient, doing it by yourself. And if you try to integrate with people, it feels bad, like it feels negative or like, then get out of it. You know what I mean? Don't perpetuate unhealthy relationships, respect yourself, and like, but you gotta be as creative as you can be all day, every day. If your goal in life is to like stare at a screen and consume other people's shit, then you can do that. But if your goal in life is to make stuff, to be in the process, then you gotta do that 4 hours a day, every day, and the opposite. It's gonna feel hard.
The scene is only as strong as the bands are willing to make it. Like, there has to be community, there has to be cross-pollination, there has to be sharing of ideas, there has to be supporting one another with mutual aid and non-traditional economic ways that bands can encourage one another, make sure good shows happen, make sure people come out to those shows. And yeah, that's like fully our responsibility as artists to do that with one another. So, like Marshall's saying, be encouraged to like find positive spaces, put yourself in where other people are doing what you want to do, and then learn from them, emulate them, pick up the things that are good and throw away the things that are bad. You know?
And last thing, figure out what people want for merch. Don't wait to make merch.
Making
People
merch
want
is
to
hard.
buy things to support you, but they need to be things that people would actually want to buy.
So small run.
Figure that out.
Do it in a way you can afford, even if you have to do it in your house. Split up. You know, don't overextend with quantity. Try to think about something to fill the void that you see in your imagination. Make something cool. Don't make too many of them.
We started by screen printing all our own shit by hand, all four of us. So like, that process was like.
I made a live EP years ago. My wife hand stamped every CD. So and we felt like we had emotional and obviously literal ownership of that piece of art because we weren't relying on other people to do it on their time.
And that was incredible.
Thanks.
Really like it,
Yeah.
And really thank you for making the Atlanta scene better than it is, like you said. I think you guys are
There's lots
so
of room
incredible.
for everyone. It's not a zero-sum game. Everybody, we're all in this together. So
Yeah.
keep going. Atlanta needs it right now more than ever.
For sure. Awesome. Thank you guys so much.